What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming back to my channel. I have some new and interesting fun things that you can make from your home. We're going to be making a no-bake energy ball. One thing I do want you to remember when you're on my page is that we are on a journey together, okay? A healthy, more inspiring, more vibracious journey of eating, diet, exercise, who we are as people, you know, just overall. I typically eat this in the morning. I typically eat this after my runs. It's a very good, healthy, simple, very quick dish to make. Anywho, welcome back. So to make this energy ball, we're gonna need our what I call staple items, essential items you should always have in your kitchen. Okay, so we will be working with chia seeds, oats, chocolate chips, vegan, preferably dark chocolate, flax seeds. I'm gonna use agave. Some people use a honey, but you know, due to the cruelty of bees and, you know, things like that, we're not going to use honey. We're going to use agave. And then next you want to have, this is very important. Please pay attention. This is what makes the energy ball, okay? This is what makes it its thing. You're going to need peanuts, crunchy, okay? It has to be the crunchy kind. Has to be the kind with little peanuts in there, okay? And I like mine to be a little oily. See the oil? I like mine to be a bit oily. Then we're gonna have our measuring devices. If you need some paper to lay the little balls on, you can use that. I don't use it, but I thought, you know, to be a little professional, I could act like I use it. Coconut flakes, vanilla extract, and then a bowl to mix everything. Oh, we need a mixer. Measuring devices, I typically don't use, but for today we'll use it. I can make sure your stuff clean. Okay, so yeah, these are the things you're gonna need. Let's get started. So typically before I begin, I like to start with my dry ingredients first and then my wet ingredients second, just because for me in making this video, it's a lot simpler for me to do this and stay organized. So we're gonna start with 1 cup of oats here. Oh my gosh, we're getting started. We're gonna have half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, very small, dark chocolate, vegan type. So we're gonna put that in there, okay? And next we're gonna get our flax seeds. So we should have half a cup of flax seeds. As you can see, I did not already have this poured out. I think that's good enough. I don't like to do a full half a cup. You know, I normally don't measure out everything, you know, but cool. So as you can see, it's starting to get really nice, you know, smelling good. Next up, we're gonna put in our chia seeds. Be very careful with chia seeds because when they're wet, they get kind of thick. But we're gonna put in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. So, you know, for me, that's good enough. And we're just gonna put that in there. Okay. So we have our dry ingredients, but we also have to put in our coconut flakes, which is next on the menu. Almost there. See, we're like almost done with this. Almost done with this dish. Energy balls. It's gonna give you energy. It's gonna start your morning off great. Okay, so let's put in our coconut flakes. But we're just gonna take like 1/3 of a cup of coconut flakes. I mean, you're gonna have to guesstimate. I mean, sometimes I do that all the time. Like if I look at it and I'm like, I want a little bit more. And if you don't like coconuts, you don't have to put the coconut in there. But let me tell you something. I used to hate coconut, but you will not taste it in the energy ball. It will give it flavor, it will give it pop, and it's gonna taste really natural and just earthy and just very healthy. So if you don't like coconut, try it in a different energy ball, like maybe put 2 or 3 with them and just see if you like it. I mean, the whole point is we think we don't like things and then eventually we end up liking it. So for me, that's good enough. So I did about 1/3 and some change. Some change. So we just put the coconut in there, and now we want to marinate this. You know, you want to make sure that your food is moving. It's a rhythm, it's a cycle, it's a sound. All right, so it's all moving around to each other. Now we're gonna get ready to put the honey, the peanut butter, and the vanilla extract in there. Okay, so we're gonna put in 1/3 of a cup of the agave or honey. I'm using agave. Yes, brand new, yes. 1/3, okay. Like I said, you can definitely eyeball, you know, if you want to put a little bit more, it's okay. Like, don't freak out. And then the next thing we want to do is put in a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Okay, oh, this is new too, because we got the new over her. Okay, so we have 1/2 cup. Like I said, you want to play around and see how much you think you need. Okay, so that's about 1/2 cup. We're going to put that in there. Last but not least, we're going to put in our vanilla extract, and then we're going to mix this thing. And then there's a couple more steps, so don't end the video. Keep watching because there's some really important steps here to make it stick. We can do like a teaspoon. So when I was younger, I used to get teaspoon and tablespoon mixed up. And dang. No, so we're gonna add this in there. We're gonna put that in there. Take your device. We want to stir it around. So we're getting everything mixed in there. Hoping and making sure I did not forget an ingredient. And I did not. Just making sure that all of this, there's no dry spots. That we're just whisking all of this around. Okay. You're whipping it around. Getting everything in there. It smells actually so good. You to do this. Feel free, like I said, when you make food, you want to play your music. And we want to give it a nice little whisk around. Really getting everything. So I can see at this point, it's pretty much good to put in the fridge at this point. So we're gonna take this and put it in our refrigerator. Some people do it for 1/2 hour, make sure it kind of sticks together, and then from that point, we're gonna make little balls. So I'll show you that process in a second. So here comes the fun part. We just got this out of our refrigerator, nice and cold. As you can see on here, we're going to now form our balls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to form the balls here and then place them on here. The reason why I'm doing that is just to make sure things don't clump together. And please make sure your hands clean. Okay, so let's wash our hands. Let's get our paper ready. I use the baking paper here, and we're just gonna make these balls. All right, cool. Here, we're gonna grab them. You would have to define if it's too big or too small. We're just gonna grab little balls and make them here and place them on your paper. So this is probably a long process, but what you want to do is make sure you have a podcast. Maybe you call your friend, you're listening to music, you may want to have wine, and you're deciding how big or small you want these. But they're going to be so delicious, like really good. Okay, everybody loves these. You can make them for your kids, put them in their lunchbox, whatever it is you do. You can take them to work and bring them to work and surprise your manager or your fellow colleagues. But yeah, these are very fun, so we're just gonna do this here until we're finished. This is probably the best part. All right, so we're actually gonna get a different pan and put this in the other pan. All right, cool. We're going to take our energy bites and put them in here, okay? So once they are in here, we're gonna put our saran wrap on top and put them in the fridge and enjoy them tomorrow morning. They last up until like about a week or 2 weeks. and you're gonna see how scrumptious and amazing these little energy balls are. They're like a little snack. You can eat them really any time of the day, and they're super easy, super fun to make. All right, so let's put these in the bowl. So we're here, we're just placing it in the bowl. At some point, you may have to put some on top of each other because I'm not about to get 2 of these dishes just for these energy balls, okay? So we're maximizing our dish and our time. Anyways, so we are just placing them around, you know. You might have to, like I said, you might have to stack some little balls. Never. And make sure this thing is sealed. So like I said, you're gonna have a good morning, because when you wake up, you're gonna be like, dang, I ain't got nothing to eat. And then you're gonna be like, energy balls. These energy balls, though. So put that on there like so. Put that in our fridge, and you are good to go. It is that simple. It is that easy. No bake, very quick, very simple. And a lot of the items we use today, such as chia seeds, flax seeds, agave, I use agave in my tea. I use chia seeds and flax seeds in my smoothies. So those are staple items you can always use for other things. So don't feel like if you buy oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, you'll never use them again. Definitely repurpose these items in other meals. That will be on my YouTube. So make sure you guys like this video. You're gonna see why these are so freaking good. I might wake up tomorrow morning and just eat one for you, because I know they're not ready yet and they haven't did their thing. You know, they haven't did their little assimilation. So you have a good day. You like, you subscribe, and you see what's coming next. All right, see you. Peace.